Welcome to USL Live into Week 3 of Season 53 in the Unified Skirmish League. I'm your host, Romulocks, and the game tonight is a meeting between 3rd-ranked Darkslayers and 5th-ranked Mortar. This is Mortar's second game this season after a bye in Week 1, and Darkslayers are coming in fresh off a bye week themselves, so a lot to prove for both teams tonight. For more information on the teams, match statistics, and how you can sign up to play in the Unified Skirmish League, we ask that you please visit uslzone.com. Joining me in the commentary booth for tonight's match, I am privileged to welcome in Eric.
Fuck Fosto.
And Yosh.
Ni hao.
Thanks for being here, gentlemen. Guys, Darkslayers came in strong with a massive Week 1 performance that resulted in a victory over the higher-seeded Out for Blood. Sorry, guys. And then had to sit out Week 2 with a bye week. For Darkslayers, the season couldn't have started better, with players like Ender, King, and Typhoon leading the way for DS to play maybe for a top spot on the tables this season. Fausto's experienced leadership has only been enhanced with the addition of new blood in the lineup, with Sabotage and a big pickup this week with Killer, a top 10 veteran Skirmish League player whose skill is an obvious boost to this team. Questions remain about how DS will play this season against top-tier talent, but their odds tonight look really solid for a big win. On the other side, Mortar struggled this season with a bye in Week 1, followed by a walloping from Birds in Week 2. They struggled to put together any kind of organized attack or to fall on defense. And Abyss is currently their leading killer, which I think kind of shows about the struggles they had last week in Week 1. But they're definitely going to want to put up a better fight tonight against DS, and we're waiting to see how they do that on Apollo's map. Eric and Yosh, how should Mortar approach this to improve off a bad performance last week? And on the other side, are Darkslayers now gluttons for choice with the additions of Sabotage and Killer? Are there almost too many choices to pick from over there?
I mean, for Mortar, they already implemented one switch, which was take RRU off of LMG and give it to Exodus. He's by far their best killer, and it's similar damage to Ripper, only he can push with it. I think they need to keep their groups close and just swing heavy on the first group they see. Don't give Darkslayers time to kind of get angles and swarm them. Keep them away from getting all those extra angles and just do what you can. Focus your fire, and hopefully they can build off that.
Mm-hmm. Yosh?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Axis is their best killer. I think you put him and R together, and then maybe Worth, and you see what you can do. Like Eric said, keep your groups close. Try not to be too aggressive at the early on, and look to really cage, look for Darkslayers to push into you, because I think they will.
Well, guys, we're seeing these lineups. Let me go ahead and do that. We've got for Darkslayers, we got Brillheart, Chuck, Daddy, Dead, Fausto, King, Sabotage, and Uni, I think, getting his first game of the season, this one, I think. Mortar, Exodus, Bias, Bowen, Jaguar, R, Ron, RRU, and Worth. We talked about the pickups for Mortar of R and Worth being pretty significant players for a lineup that was struggling. Where do you see the score finishing today, guys? Give me some predictions, if I can ask.
Probably say somewhere around 80 to 30 in favor.
Yeah, Eric's having a little bit of problems, but I think he said 80-30. I'm going to go ahead and kind of mirror that. I'm going to say it's probably going to end up being, let's say it's a little bit lower scoring. I'm going to go 60-20.
Okay.
Darkslayers.
60-20. Yeah, I thought it was on my end. Thank you for clarifying, Yosh. I got a little scared there. All right. We're getting ready to get started here. 9:30 on the dot for the first game of the night in Week 3. Let's see here. We started out. Yeah, there we go. Game on as DS leaves the DS. Yeah, no, right? We'll see how Mortar's staying together going south. This first play is pretty important.
Yeah, I think that if Law and Mortar are going to stay in this game, Bias has to carry the load. I mean, everybody knows about Axis, but Bias, he's a pretty good player as well. He's got a little bit of lag on him too. Never hurts. And from what I used to know, was pretty good with his law snipes back in the day.
Yeah, good pub player.
Yeah.
Always a good pub player. Yeah, and he's definitely one of the more experienced skirmish players on this roster of a lot of CTF standouts, but not a lot of guys with a ton of skirmish experience. Axis actually has probably some of the most of the CTF guys over here, but that's why they got it. Guys like R. Bringing Arya was a big one.
Yeah.
Playing medic today. Let's see here. Checking in with the other side. They're coming off the Mesa there. I don't know what is that called Mesa? I forget what it's even called. Tunnel there to the left.
Yeah, just a
Plateau.
hill or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Darkslayers is just going to try and surround them and then do a battle around a weed and then really try and hit them from all angles here. Hopefully Axis has somebody watching. Yep, they already know. Looks like they were trying to camp for the south, and now they're realizing, oh, they're already all around us.
Just so you can see the two teams here split. Sabotage and his team probably have one extra player on the left there. I would think they'd want 5 on the right.
Yeah.
They're sending him around the rock here. Chuck getting in position, waiting on his team. Here he gets pushed in with the medic. See what they can get done. Bowen by himself fighting that off. Fausto pushes in from the north as well. Where's the guys off the hill? They lose track of a team?
They're just hanging out.
Look at there goes. Brill here coming underneath.
Trying to push off the hill now.
With Chuck and Abbott. Manu, I'm sorry.
This is about to get real bad.
That was a good turtle there. Good turtle. Good job, Law and Mortar.
Yeah, but now they're kind of surrounded, though.
Oh, the right side is getting worked out in angles.
Oh, they let them push down, too. Now they're all caged up. They're about to drop here. Ronda's about to die.
Yep. With his eye banner. But there's a difference between him and Iron.
Bowen
They should have been able to finish off Fausto there.
Ooh, RRU takes some pretty big hits. Worth, even bigger. Yeah, they both go down at the exact same time. R, the last one standing, hiding behind a tree. But he goes down.
I think they were not prepared for them to send people around like that.
Yeah,
They
all the way
were
around
looking
rock.
for that. Yeah, they were looking for that south fight, ambushing down there, and then once they didn't come around, it seemed like Law and Mortar didn't know how to engage that fight.
Looks like they were looking for the 8th guy. They only got 7. Weren't sure where that 8th was. I'm not sure where that 8th was.
Ranch, run away.
Run
Good on
away!
him. Well, we got to do something.
In the words of Monty Python. Bravely, bravely, Sir Robin.
While we have a little bit of lull in the game, I want to shout out Form Mafia. Make sure you guys sign up today. I forget who's hosting, but they're looking to put together a game and they need players. So sign up if you're interested.
All I know is this script is
Bugging
flooding
out.
the chat.
It was an experiment. Mercy was trying it out to see how it went. Not functioning perfectly, but not a major. It's just annoying more than anything.
Yeah.
Darkslayers pushing north on this team. Axis knows he's been seen, I think. He's got a team up, well, just bias, I guess. Yeah, here comes Bowen and his team from the south.
They're really spread out.
They spawn swapped here.
Yeah, and that doesn't favor.
Oh, look at
Law and
Chuck
Mortar here.
cut off, though.
Oh, Bias has a good opportunity here. Can Law get the Law? Oh, he's going to go down. Oh. Tyrael just hits him with an RPG and Bias goes down.
Yikes. Law and Mortar just getting cut down.
Yeah, they're
Jaguar
looking
down.
a little lost.
R, Worth, and Bowen just delaying the inevitable at this point.
Good law from Uni here. Going to catch R.
Yeah, Bowen on low now too.
So, Eric, are you here?
Yeah.
If you're Law and Mortar, the first 2 fights have not worked out in your favor. What's the call here? How do we come back, Eric? Can we come back? Or do we just throw in the towel and run it down?
I mean, maybe not even come back. How do you just do better than the first 2 battles, which were not good?
Well, like I said, I mean the first fight they let themselves get surrounded. You gotta make a call on a singular group before they get those extra angles on you. Push as a team and be able to take, you may take some deaths pushing that one team, right? But at least you're doing it together as opposed to being separated and focusing different people. Because if you're pushing one side, it's very easy. Even if you're maybe not fighting or firing at the same person, you're firing at the same group. Because that first fight, they were all kind of just shooting different groups. So that's the first thing. Second thing, stay on your side of the map.
I don't disagree, and I think the teams right now are far too spread to be effective. Like, even if you wanted to bunch up and push a team, you wouldn't have time. Oh, Uni takes a direct law from Bias. Nice call, Yosh.
There we go. Good job, Bias. But now they're trying
Bias
to push.
walks into a field of shots, goes down.
Yeah, they had to wait for that bottom team to go in first.
Jaguar takes one too. R and Axis cut off.
Oh, that's all bad. Oh, Axis takes
Axis streams out Brill. I missed the tail end of it because the respawn. Damn it.
Oh, okay, Worth. And RR taking down somebody right there. Good law.
Fausto eating bullets. Look at this. Nice turn in a battle.
Kill Fausto and then just chill by your side of the map.
Oh, that's a 1 bullet on Fausto. Next one, he's down, I bet.
Yep.
There you go. Fall back.
Yeah. Don't. Oh, man. Axe. No need. Oof.
Going into Tucker's cave.
The thing these guys also got to realize is every single squad other than V2 is looking at this like a stat pad, right? So they're every team is going to be super aggressive against you. So you can play into that. Even if you're down, set up shit by your base, make things easier on yourself.
This is interesting they have going on right here. They might catch them.
Oh, they're not, though.
Oh, no, that demo.
I think it was a good idea, but if they come over that Mesa little spot there, I think you just go south, which is what they were doing, and then they didn't go south. You're trying to catch a guy there. If you don't catch him, run.
Nah, they had vision from Chuck over the methane.
Oh, that law from Brill just destroys everybody.
Look at that ball
there.
from Brill, or from Bias. Oh, he didn't get the kill, though. Bowen goes down, stuck out. Jaguar goes down. Oof, back to ugly we are.
I like the idea, trying to do something a little different.
23-6. One battle has gone in Law and Mortar's favor, but otherwise it's DS's game. Brillhart and Uni currently leading the scoreboard, 5-1 for each of them. As Bias goes down here, Sabotage getting that kill. Chuck, Sabotage, Tyrael, and Fausto leading or coming in after that, and I guess Sabotage moves up now to second.
I just want to do a personal vendetta against Typhoon. Where are you?
Yeah, right?
Right?
My fantasy team does not appreciate this.
Neither does mine. He was the guy that was supposed to bring me out of the hole.
You were the chosen one!
He was the chosen one, and now he is forsaking us, Rom.
Good job, Typhoon.
Straight forsaking us. I even messaged him on Discord. Super upset right now.
I know.
Meanwhile, Lawnmower's just pinned into their base. Not a whole lot you could do here. Got to try and get an angle somewhere. You know, these aren't terrible
Oof.
positions as long as everybody holds.
Oh, Bias and R
Oh.
get destroyed by the AT. Chuck
Oh.
takes Bowen too. Chuck lighting him up right now and blocking bullets. Oh, Chuck gets another. Oh,
Chuck's
out of
looking
his
like
way.
ESO blocking everybody's bullets. Just
Chuck
to
the
get kills.
machine.
Chuck is in there right now. He's about to get Jaguar. Said, I don't care. Boom.
Chuck, I think Chuck just got 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck goes to 8-1 on the game after that.
If you got Chuck on your fantasy team, you're eating good tonight.
Coincidentally, I do, but that doesn't make up for Typhoon being gone.
Does not make up for Typhoon. That's sorry, SOB.
But I do have the Chuck pickup.
I believe I heard Typhoon say get good.
Skill issue, clearly.
Well, I'm Mortar setting up north, G3-ish. Meanwhile, Darkslayers is Ridge, and I'm assuming the other team's just under Weed. Yep, chilling on Weed.
Slow it down, Lawn Mortar. It's getting out of hand.
Above Lake here, coming down. We got one team that's gonna looks like they're gonna go left T-shirt, but no, they're just gonna hang there. Okay. So for our first game recording larger chat, I have an absolute ton of 1-minute penalties going in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bias gets taken out by that law from Uni. Sabotage takes R. This North team is getting mopped. Jaguar barely alive still. Chucky's chasing him down. Wants his 9th, if not 10th. Yep, gets it. Exodus
Right now,
running away.
It's a bad day at the office for Law and Mortar.
It really is. And is it the strength of DS or is it the lack of a coherent? Not they may have had a game plan, but you know, plans go to shit when you get into the battle, and that seems to be what's happening here, in my opinion. Which do you think it is? Is it more Law and Mortar's issue, or is it more Darkslayers just playing so well together?
I think DS is playing really well right now. They have an interesting lineup decision. If everybody chooses the show, who's going to bench?
Chuck
You
got
know,
specced for crossing baselines, enemy baselines, that is.
Where is Typhoon? His time is now.
1-minute penalty. They may just wait the 1 minute and then add him in.
But I think Darkslayers are playing really, really good right now. They have an interesting lineup decision coming here. You know, Uni has been doing well the last couple seasons. I'd like to see him get a start in, you know, against games that matter.
Yeah. He's playing well tonight. Him and Brill both. I said in preseason in the power ranking show that I thought that Brill and Uni are interchangeable, and here they are, both of them 6-1, exactly the same line. I mean, they do well. Chuck 9-1, but gets specced.
Yeah,
Oof.
head is now in for Chuck.
All right, let's see here. Law and Mortar holding on close to their base, just outside of baselines. A south team and a team above rock. Where's the flank? Where's Chuck when you need him? You know?
Yeah, those guys rely on Chuck to get vision for him.
Yeah, Chuck was taking that north angle every single time. Head doesn't appear to be doing. I guess Head just went out, putting Chuck back in. Don't let it happen again, Chuck.
I mean, if you're Law and Mortar, you got to see that happen. It's time to push on him.
Yeah, they just let him play with 7 for what 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's 38-8, 14 minutes left to go. This is your time.
Oh, they got an ambush on this weed wall.
They know they're there. They're shooting. Axis, he smells it. He sniffs something. He's like, something's not right in the woods.
King's been pretty quiet today as demo. This might be his moment right now.
I need him to come up big. I need him to get all 4 of these kills.
He's on my fantasy too. I need it just as well. I'm not leaving him.
Since neither of you have Sabo, I'll take Sabo getting all these kills. Tyrael can get the assist points.
I told you he was going to pop off. I just couldn't pull the freaking trigger.
Here they go. Ard's getting antsy.
Oh, come on, Tyrael. Oh, Chuck has vision of him now. This is the time. Be patient.
Oh, I'm just waiting for it.
Well, here it goes.
Oh, they pushed out.
All right, Tyrael.
King gets that one. They're trying to push the middle. Here comes Fausto over top, getting the flank on Bowen. Bowen v. Fausto one-on-one up top.
Ooh, Chuck is putting that work in on Axis right there. Has to fall back a little bit, though.
Bowen goes to work on the bottom, but leaves Fausto alone up top. Oh, and the medic goes down as a result.
It's about to go all bad here.
Yeah. I think Bowen was probably screaming for somebody down south to do something because he was outnumbered.
Axis gets a return kill, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. Chuck, the wrecking ball, is just coming in hot.
Someone killed Chuck, indeed. Chuck leading the game 11-1 right now. Sabotage 9-2. Uni 7-1. Most S Jaguar, who I think died there twice.
I'm actually surprised not to see Thiz in this lineup. He's been one of their more active SK players, at least in scrims and pub and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm a little... Yeah, I would like to see Thiz in this game. Do a little switch, maybe.
You put him in for Ron, you think?
I think Ron's doing fine. Like ours, I think you take out one of these.
Make R Marine, maybe?
Marine. Yeah, I think you take out a Marine. I think you take out Bowen.
Let R go Marine and then bring in Thiz as the medic. Bowen
No. R stays med. Thiz goes a combat class.
Yeah, Thiz has good aim.
He does. I think he's a pretty solid medic, though. I don't know.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I think at this point, they need the combat power right now.
Mm-hmm. They need somebody to be hitting shots, that's for sure. No question. Bowen off on his own now on Plateau. Let's see if he can get away. Bias and Jaguar, Iron, or Ron, pretty far away. Good law there from Bowen. Almost gets him.
But he's getting flanked by the Chuck.
By the Chuck.
Lights him up, though. Puts some bullets into him. But Chuck is just going to be annoying and run away. That's all he's got to do.
Ooh, that's some damage.
Goodbye,
Chuck is low.
Angle on Axie's team.
Bowen's got to be careful. That AT
nice.
burst is
Uni
real.
gets focused out there, going through that pinch. Chuck
right,
maybe
guys,
next.
You guys got to make this happen quick. You're at their spawn. Broheart goes down. Good stuff.
This right side couldn't do anything. Axis doing a good job of pushing them out. Sabo and Daddy falling back. Jaguar takes a straight shot from a mile away from King. I guess he just didn't see it. And Chuck now flanking. Bowen is
Bias
hurt.
is on him. Lag him down, Bias.
It's your shots, Bias.
It's a pub moment for Bias. Bias goes down to Uni, though, on the respawn. 10 minutes remaining. 50-13. Law and Mortar at least together. Making some pushes.
Yeah, but they're about to die here, chasing dead.
Axis real low here.
Double bio dart comes in.
Yeah. Oh, R
R.
on his face. He got
Go.
frozen in carbonite there.
Actually getting some good shots on Sabo there.
Oh yeah, Axe is he's got the aim.
Sabo might go down here.
Terrio coming in hot though. RPG aim too good.
Whoa. What a nade by
Fausto goes down. Oh.
This drawn out battle. Both teams respawns, come back, and it's just a bloodbath.
This is what you like to see.
This is the USL it was designed to be.
You got USL champion RR out there putting in work.
Some say he benched his way to a ring, not us.
Whoa. Whoa, slander. All right. Slander.
All right, let's get caught up here. Chuck again, still 11-2. King comes back, surging at 10-2. 1 kill off the leader. 9-2 for Uni and Sabotage. Manu and Abath leading in heals. So R and Ron just not enough heals on the losing team. I think that's got to be a big factor. Jaguar takes a law on the wall.
You can't heal through laws if the team is catching them dead on.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunity. Bowen absolutely fucks up that rock.
Looking like Yosh would try to lead Ziamed, dude.
That rock is done, Bowen. It is done.
Oh, there you go, RR. Get you some.
Look at this. Look at this pinch on Uni and
There you
Abath.
go. Let's go, guys. Get pumped up,
Lawn
Mortar.
Mortar. This is what we want to see right here. 7 pushing 3. Abath running out up top.
Tasmanian Devils.
Oh, Chuck goes down. Worth chasing Abath. But it's a full Abath. You may want to be careful there, Worth.
Oh.
RRU wants the one-on-one.
Oh, Worth. Don't you die to the Abath. Don't you do it.
He's got help.
All right, RR's coming in to help him out. There you go.
Nice, Worth. Way to stay alive.
Gets rewarded with the kill as well.
All right, 57-23. I would say this is respectable. This is respectable. This is a fight.
Look, you get another clean battle like that in.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice dodge,
something to
Worth.
hang your head up. You know, you can definitely feel the presence of Typhoon being missed right now.
Yeah, I do think he's probably worth another
Not at
10 or
all.
11 kills in terms of just pace.
No.
Axe is gonna go down here though. Oh,
R goes down though.
Would you rather have
R.
Typhoon at AT or Chuck?
Chuck.
I think
Chuck.
it's Chuck.
Typhoon doesn't know what he's doing on AT.
I think it's Chuck, but I think you just want Typhoon in for general vibes. You know.
Yeah, Typhoon.
Depends on if it's party Typhoon or, regular just lost 4 games of League of Legends Typhoon.
Oh.
Worth and Axis
Whoa.
both go down. King a big factor in each.
I don't know which Typhoon you'd want in that case. Losing 4 games of league in a row, that will do something to a man's mental.
And make him angry and hungry for kills, so he'd
That's what they
push.
call tilted. It's an all-day tilt as well. I lose 2 in rivals and I'm full day tilted.
Whoa, you got to be mentally resilient there.
I just turn it off. Algorithms got me. I'm trapped.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
All right. 64-24. Nice 40-point kill here, or 40 kill win here for DS right now. I think that's kind of where they wanted to be. Eric had it at 50, and I think 40 is exactly where Yosh had it, so right in line with prediction.
Yeah. I said
I had 80-30.
60-20. I
Yeah.
had 60-20. So
So it's right in between there. It's currently right on where with Yosh, but looks like it could get worse. We'll see.
okay. Oh, Ron going down. Ninja, why are we not all watching fishing videos on YouTube? You know?
Real question.
Chuck also fighting in the group and not flanking right now. Sabotage picks out a couple kills there.
Yes.
Making a push for the top 10. Making a push for number 1, rather, I should say. Good hit by King.
I'm in shambles right now.
Oh. King is just having his way with these guys right now.
Yeah. Looking like he's playing O heavy out there with that RPG aim. He's ready to take the boxes.
I know what all this means now.
Oh, don't forget to sign up for the CTF. Players
Nice.
League.
I like the plug.
Yeah.
Baselines are voided. We are at the 3-minute mark. 69-24 with DS laying the hurt on, coming in line more with Eric's prediction, and it might keep going.
Yeah, the baselines are going to be voided here soon.
Fausto taking too many hits, can't stay up. Sabo's in the same boat. Oh, he's
Take it out, Sabo.
nice.
Come on,
Abbott
Mark.
gets a save there. Iron's going to
Oh,
go.
no.
Come on, Sabo, get more kills.
Oh, no, actually.
Chuck gets lit up by Bias. They brought out a Ripper with Bowen. He goes down
Sabo,
as well.
yes.
Worth almost takes Sabo, but no.
Disgusting.
The baseline did work. Baseline voided, enemy crossing allowed. Sorry, that was in response to Mercy and staff
Yeah, I
chat.
saw that. I've got it in there.
No, Terrio, don't go down. All right, fair enough. Gets the kill. Good trade. I mean, I knew Sabo was going to pop off. I'll talk to Eric.
Sabo 18-4. Uni and King 14-4. Chuck completely drops off. What happened?
Fucking Typhoon. Ending me.
This is just unacceptable. Oh, Abbott taking a lot of hits
Good
here.
ball, though. Oh.
Nice cover from Sabo. Good cover.
Yeah, I got him out of there. Oh, don't do it, Lawn Mortar. Don't push through that little
Oh,
choke. It's
Sabo's
not
like,
good.
please, I have a full clip. Oh, look at this Jaguar R. That is not going to go well for them. That is overextended where you are sitting. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Goodbye.
They manned up on him on the south. Takes down Sabo.
Sabotage goes down at the same time to North Falls. Kind of an even trade.
Ooh, my prediction is like spot on. Let's go.
Yeah. That's pretty good, Eric. Got that crystal ball moment going.
Oh! There's
doing some work here.
79-30. We're missing one kill. It's going to be more than one, though.
Oh, Ron
There
goes
it
down.
is.
25 seconds. I don't think it's stopping.
Good flank from R there.
Exodus down. Bias and Chuck having a 1v1, and Chuck wins that one. Bowen down as well. Well, pretty much as predicted today. Yeah, there we finish 80-32. Or 80, was that 82-32? Is that right? 83-31? Well, I've got two different scores.
83-32. 83-32 because Chuck crossed baseline.
Okay,
so
83-32.
Lawn Mortar gets awarded a kill.
Gotcha. 83-32, a big win for DS as predicted. A really decent job, I have to say. I thought it could be worse for Law and Mortar, but at the same time, we're going to want to see steady improvement from that. I think there was some chaos, disorganization, a little bit too much spreading out, and as Eric said earlier, kind of taking it further than you need to. Like, I would stick close to the respawn, but let me get some reactions to the game overall from Yosh and Eric, if I can.
I thought once Law and Mortar actually, it looked like for the most part, once they kept their groups close and just made the quick pushes on the first team they saw, they started to climb back into it a little bit. There was some overextension close to the enemy base, which again goes back to kind of just staying on your side of the map. But overall, much better showing than what they showed versus Birds.
In week 1, for sure. For sure. A lot to improve on there. At least there's something to improve on there. Yosh, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I mean, there was points of brightness in that game. You know, they had a couple good pushes here or there. I think trying to play on their side of the map by doing little ambushes, you know, good idea in theory, just didn't work out this time. Versus some other teams though, that may have worked, you know. Overall, keep your heads up, guys, and keep improving week after week. You got some talent there that you can cultivate.
Absolutely. And Darkslayers will move on. Now they're going to be 2-0 on the season. Law and Mortar now falling to 0-2. You know, Darkslayers looking ahead to see what they can do against some of the more top-tier squads. This is something to build on for sure. They even surpassed, I mean, right at Eric's 50 kill, it was a 51 kill win, but right at Eric's prediction, which I think is good for DS. This is where they want to be at this point in the season. So, all right, well, that will conclude our broadcast of Darkslayers versus Law and Mortar from Week 3 of Season 53 in the Unified Skirmish League. We want to invite you to join the fight by downloading the game on Steam. Just search Free Infantry or visit freeinfantry.com. To find out more about the Unified Skirmish League, you can visit uslzone.com. Thank you to my co-hosts. We had Eric and Yosh tonight. Thank you to our executive producer and military police. This has been Romulocks, and you've been watching the Unified Skirmish League on USL Live.
Screw you, Typhoon.